$79.99 when you call now. When you call, you will automatically be entered in the 2001 Indy 500 Sweepstakes package. One lucky winner will receive an all-expense-paid trip for 4 to the 2001 Indy 500. That includes airfare, hotel, tickets, garage and pit credentials, and logo gear. Call now and order your ZMAX Family Pack and enjoy all the excitement of the Indy Racing Northern Lights Series Excite 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway Sunday, October 15th. The Northern Lights Series brings you face-to-face with the drivers, cars, teams, and action of high-performance open-wheel racing. Total access, total excitement, total entertainment. The Indy Racing League. Call now.
Right now, there are so many young American drivers in our series that are having the chance to show what they can do, and they're having the chance to build their name.
A lot of people don't realize that it is my first job out of high school, and to have all this attention is incredible, especially on the first day of the job. When I first got my shot at IRL, I felt completely lucky because I was 18 at the time, and I thought, good God, you know, I can't believe that they're actually giving me a chance at this. To be able to get here at my age is something that a lot of people don't accomplish.
She gets out there with all the men, and she competes, and she does a great job, and that's got to take a lot of guts to do that.
I don't have any testosterone, but I surely do want to win. To be able to compete against these guys and to beat them is something that will make me very happy.
Well, I just have a lot of respect for her. I think that women should aspire to be like that. Sarah Bishop, go girl!
You know, for me, I think as a kid growing up in Dallas, Texas, my parents were very, very protective. Never had go-karts, never had mini bikes, never had jet skis, never had all the things that you wanted, you know, as boys or girls. And, you know, it's one of those things I think I always watched racing on TV. I remember watching Richard Petty and NASCAR and certainly A.J. Foyt here at the Brickyard. And there seemed to be so much aura about that. I just remember watching this and being so magnetized towards the sport and you know, wanting to be involved but still having no way. I told my father that I wanted to drive Indy cars right then and there at that moment when he was watching it on the TV with me. And he just laughed at me and patted me on the head, and that desire and that dream just always stayed with me.
We intercepted Greg Ray on his way to the motorhome, I guess, and he was talking to people, and one of his people said, shouldn't you get along to the motorhome? You need to relax and clean up. And he said, I owe this to the fans. Here's a guy who has won the IRL championship and is an incredible talent and is willing to take the time to talk to all the people. I think it's really neat.
Other sporting event gets you as close to the action as the Northern Lights Series. And now you can have the best seat in the house to see the drivers, the teams, and the cars from the time trials to race day.
I think you got to realize the price of admission to race in the Indy Racing League is that you're accessible to the fans, whether you're a driver, a crew member, an owner. And if you're not willing to do that, you're not going to succeed in this series, because our series is based on a ground level support of fans and the fans' ability to have that interaction with drivers and crews and owners.
We get one-on-one with our fans. I know that I take a lot of time, and for people that come up to me and want autographs, you know, I certainly try to devote as much time and answer their questions as I can, because it's certainly important to have that fan base following.
For our series, IRL, that's been one of our main objectives, is getting the fans involved, knowing the drivers, and being as, you know, as personable as possible, so they know it's a little more than just a race car driver.
Indy racing means there are few barriers between the fans and the athletes in this high-drama sport, till the race begins. Every Indy driver is a three-dimensional hero with a one-track mind. The only thing they think about, the only thing they race for is victory.
What it really comes down to is man against man, machine against machine. It becomes nothing but beating the guy in front of you, whatever it takes. You know what? High line, low line, getting through the pits faster, getting through traffic faster. It just becomes the ultimate race to just constantly go, go, go all the way to the checkered flag.
And now, Total Access brings you the speed, the excitement, the sound, the drama of their world, the Indy Racing Northern Lights Series.
We're running 200 to 220 miles an hour, and these walls will not move. So when you make a mistake, it's going to hurt.
You're pushing the envelope of technology, you're pushing the envelope of speed. You'd think they're going fast on TV. Come on out to the racetrack and you'll really see them go fast. The fans need to come out to the tracks and meet the drivers, meet the crews. It really is exciting.
Total Access is racing like you've never experienced before. Now, for the first time in open-wheel racing, you can get behind the scenes with the teams, into the garages and next to the cars, and up close and personal with the fastest, most talented drivers in the world. This is non-stop 220-mile-an-hour wheel-to-wheel action, the ultimate test for driver and machine, where the margin of victory gets down to the blink of an eye. Nothing else comes close, and it's all coming to you at the Excite 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway Sunday, October 15th. Now you can come face-to-face with America's fastest, most competitive open-wheel racing circuit, the Indy Racing Northern Lights Series. Call now to find out how to get this special Z-Max Family Pack for just $79.99. Only available for a limited time. It includes 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 Cokes, and a full-color race day souvenir program. Regularly over a $200 value, the Z-Max Family Pack can be yours for just $79.99 when you call now. When you call, you will automatically be entered in the 2001 Indy 500 Sweepstakes Package. One lucky winner will receive an all-expense-paid trip for 4 to the 2001 Indy 500. That includes airfare, hotel, tickets, garage and pit credentials, and logo gear. Call now and order your Z-Max Family Pack and enjoy all the excitement of the Indy Racing Northern Lights Series Excite 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway Sunday, October 15th. The Northern Lights Series brings you face-to-face with the drivers, cars, teams, and action of high-performance open-wheel racing. Total access, total excitement, total entertainment. The Indy Racing League. Call now.
The one thing that I think separates open-wheel oval racing from any other form of racing is that the risk is so great. During a race, we've got very few tools that won't cost us a lot of time in the pits. Strategy is my biggest job. I have an engineer to my left who basically is watching over the handling of the car. Then I have a data guy to my right who gives me all the important information, the pressures, the tire pressures, engine pressures, all those kind of things, and then pit stop strategy. And so it's important for me in the heat of battle to keep everybody nice and calm.
When the pit crew goes over the wall, their job is to get the car back on the track as fast as humanly possible. Each crew member has one task. How well and how quickly it's done can determine whether the race is won or lost.
It's a wonder. And the light bulb went out and they realized that it could be a fuel economy run.
Scott's looking for a spot, but the hand on the wheel was actually Carbo.
Oh, they're wheel to wheel.
Still there. Still there.
Momentum, baby. He's hanging back for a final charge here in the last lap.
Work outside. Well, look at him.
He's a half a lap to go. Making it. Scott Shore.
When you're competing in a series that is as equal as this series is, the guy who gets caught in traffic versus the guy who doesn't is usually the guy who wins. 1996, I had a great opportunity with the inception of the Indy Racing League. I had a car for the first time in my professional IndyCar career that was capable of winning. When you come into this series and you compete, you can buy a car, you can buy an engine. There are teams that have huge budgets that test quite a bit, and they'll have a little bit of an advantage, but it isn't an insurmountable